start, today I want to talk about clubbing. Do you know the meaning of clubbing? What does clubbing mean? What does clubbing mean? Any ideas? Any ideas? You can write the comments there on screen. Yeah. Any ideas, guys? What does clubbing mean? Have you heard that word before? Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so clubbing is the same as going to a party. Okay, sometimes we confuse and we say, oh, I'm going to a disco or discotheque. And that's not correct. It is better to say, I'm going clubbing, or I like clubbing, or maybe, no, I don't like clubbing. It's too noisy. So when you go to a party, when you go to a club, you say, I'm going clubbing. You're going to a club, you go clubbing. Bingo, good. Now, what to do if you don't know a word? For example, clubbing, maybe it was a new word. So what I highly recommend you to do is you go on Twitter and you're going to type the word clubbing, CLUBBING, clubbing. I'm going to click enter and you will see all the tweets, okay, that have the word clubbing. For example, somebody here says from Japan, who wouldn't go clubbing if Johnny was the DJ? Somebody from America, Lori G, I will take experimenting fine restaurants rather than clubbing any day. You all don't get tired of clubbing? So you see, clubbing is a new, if you don't know the meaning of clubbing, you will go to Twitter and you type the word and you will see tons of tweets with the word and sometimes a video, look. And you can also read sentences. So that's amazing. You can get examples, you can get situations, sentences, and you say, okay, clubbing is the action of going to a club. And what do you do when you go to a club? You dance, right? And you drink as well. Hello, Daniela. Comes from club. That's correct. Clubbing comes from the word club. Okay, so do you like clubbing or not? Do you like clubbing or not? That's the question today. Do you like clubbing or not? Now, let's see. There's one song that, well, I'm not very into 50 Cent, this singer, okay, but he has a song that is in the club. You can find me in the club. So if I say you can find me in the club, it means that I really enjoy and like clubbing. You can find me in the club. So I like clubbing. So if I ask you, do you like clubbing? Yes, no. But if you ask me, I will say, yes, maybe I like clubbing because I really love dancing. But when I was younger, it was easier to go clubbing because maybe not easier, but it was like more fun because I had a lot of friends and we were young, so we had a lot of energy. But now if I go clubbing, like maybe after 2 or 3 a.m., I would say, let's go to bed. Let's go home because I'm tired. But maybe if you're younger, you still like clubbing or the idea to go to a club. Okay, so here I have some reasons why people say that clubbing is not for them. You can say, oh, clubbing is not my cup of tea. I don't like clubbing, sorry. Oh no, I prefer to stay in my house. Okay? Listen carefully to the expressions I'm using. Okay? You can write them down, you can watch the video later, take some notes. So I said, clubbing is not my cup of tea. I don't like clubbing. Clubbing is not for me. Okay? Now, why? Why don't you like clubbing? Let's imagine I have an imaginary friend and I ask her, Susan, why don't you like clubbing? I love clubbing. Susan, why don't you like clubbing? And Susan will say like, Roxy, you have to queue when you go clubbing. Queue. What does queue mean? Any ideas? What does queue mean? My friend here, Susan, says that she doesn't like clubbing because you have to queue, and she doesn't like queuing. So what does queue mean? Or line, if it's American English, correct? Yes, you queue when you go to the bank. It's like a line, one person, then another, and you have to wait for your turn to enter a place. Okay, so that's the queue. There is a long queue before you go to the club. And Susan doesn't like that. She doesn't like being there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, wearing high heels, and that's not fun. Okay, so she doesn't like clubbing because she has to queue, and she doesn't like queuing. Another reason that Susan is telling me right now, my imaginary friend, Susan, he says, Roxy, drinks are usually overpriced. Overpriced. Okay? Drinks are usually overpriced. What does it mean? If something is overpriced, is any ideas? I know it's difficult for you to follow because it is different when you have a teacher face to face, but you have Facebook Live now. So if you know the answer, you can type it. So if I say that something is overpriced, it means that is expensive. Yes. So that usually happens when you go to a club. The drinks, if you buy the drink in a bar or in a shop, maybe it's like 2 euros or 3 euros. But if you go to a club, maybe it's like 8 euros or 10 euros. So Susan doesn't like clubbing because the drinks are usually overpriced, expensive, not cheap. Okay, listen carefully to these expressions that I'm using. Another reason that she's telling me right now is that there are just so many people. There are just so many people. Yes, I know. There are lots of people in the club, and it's not very nice when you want to dance and move around. So you can also say that clubs are usually crowded. Crowded. Okay, you can say there are just so many people there, or you can say clubs are usually crowded. Crowded is the same as many people. Okay. And also, she says that the music is too loud. Music is too loud. So when she tries to talk to somebody, it is difficult to understand what they're saying because the music is too loud. Loud. Okay? No up. Because in Spanish we say arriba o fuerte, no? The music is strong. El volumen está fuerte. The volume is strong. No, the music is too loud. We don't say strong or we don't say up. So yeah, so Susan, I know, I understand the music can be sometimes very loud. And when you want to talk to somebody, it is difficult to understand what they are saying. Another reason that she's telling me here is that, yeah, of course, you don't have chairs in the club. So you have to stand up the whole night. You have to stand up the whole night or the whole time that you are there. So can you imagine that you go, for example, to the club at midnight or 11 and you have to stand up for, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours? That's a bit too much. What do you think? So I'm going to repeat Susan's reasons that she's telling us why she doesn't like clubbing. She doesn't like clubbing because you have to queue to go to the club. And also you have to queue to use the toilets. That's a nightmare, especially if you're a woman, you know. There's a long queue outside the toilet and you're, oh my God, I really need the toilet. And you have to wait. So she doesn't like clubbing because you have to queue. And also you have to queue to use the toilets. Drinks are usually overpriced, are expensive. There are just so many people there, so the club is crowded. Okay, the music is too loud and you cannot understand what people are saying. And you have to stand up the whole time you are there and your feet hurt. Okay, and last but not least, sometimes it's smelly. Could you imagine an area like a place with maybe 100, 200 or 300 people and everybody's sweating and it's warm or hot? So sometimes smelly and dirty, right? Okay, so before I continue, I'm going to like this one here. Yes, it's too expensive. That's correct. Yes. Okay, so those are the reasons why my friend Susan doesn't like clubbing. But some people like clubbing. Yes, especially if you are like in your 20s, in your early 20s, like 21, 22, 23, 24. That will be the early 20s, okay? And the late 20s will be maybe 27, 28, 29. For example, I am, well, I'm not going to tell you, but okay. So there are some reasons that people like clubbing. And these are the reasons. I like clubbing because I want to dance. Yes, I want to dance, and I cannot do that in my flat at home because the neighbors will complain about the volume of the music. So I like clubbing because I like dancing. Yes, and sometimes people also want to go to a club to have a drink. Why not? You have a drink, you're listening to music, and you are relaxing at the same time. So that's why some people go clubbing, okay? And also, you can go to a club maybe because you want to see a certain DJ or band. Yes, that happened to me when I was living in London. The clubs were amazing, expensive as well, but amazing. And sometimes you could go and see a great DJ or a band. And I say, yes, let's go. I know it's expensive and I'm a bit tired, but I want to go because I won't have that opportunity in my country, Peru. So sometimes you want to go to a club because you want to see a certain DJ or a band, okay? And also you go clubbing because you like to go out in a big group with friends, okay? Why not? You can also like a clubbing because you want to meet new people. Yes, maybe it's not very easy to meet new people because the music is very loud and you are with your friends. But sometimes, who knows, you can meet new people there. What do you think? It could happen. Yeah, why not? And of course, you go clubbing because you want to relax, you want to have a good time, you want to dance, you want to have a drink, you want to meet new people, you want to see a certain DJ, etc. Okay? So here I have some reasons why people like clubbing. And then I told you what some reasons why people don't like clubbing or think clubbing is a waste of time. Now, here I also have some phrases that you can find useful when you talk about going to a party or going to a club. Okay, so I'm going to have some more water before we continue. Okay, oops, it's on my notebook. Oh no, right, that's okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so remember that if you have any questions, you can type the question there and I will read them carefully. Okay, so today I'm talking about some expressions, some words that you can use when you go clubbing. Clubbing is the action of going to a club. And you go to a club because you want to dance and drink and have a good time. So I can say that I like clubbing, but my friend Susan doesn't like clubbing because of the reasons I've just said. Okay, so when you go to a club, you have to pay. It's not for free. Of course, it is not. So you can ask, hey, how much is the cover charge? How much is the cover charge? 10 euros. Oh, 10 euros. That's expensive. Yes, but DJ something is today, is on today. And you say, okay, I like that DJ. So I'm going to pay 10 euros. And the question was, how much is the cover charge? You know, when you want to pay to go to a club. Maybe you go on Facebook and find the club that you like. And sometimes they have like the guest list. Have you heard about that word? The guest list. Like you have been invited to that club. So I think, I'm not sure, but if you are on, carefully, if you are on the guest list, sometimes you don't have to pay. Or if you pay, maybe they can give you a drink. And I think that's a good deal. So the second expression is on the guest list. Am I on the guest list? Because I don't want to pay. Now, let's imagine that you are new in town, that you just arrived to a new country and you want to go to a fantastic club. So you ask your friends or your mates, what's the hottest or trendiest club in Madrid, in Los Angeles, in London, in Brazil, or Brasilia, if it's a city? What's the hottest club in? And you talk about the city. Okay. And what about that person that likes clubbing? And that person goes clubbing every single weekend. That person is, yes, is rich because he has money to pay for the cover charge. He has money to pay the taxi, to buy the drinks, etc. But if a person likes going to a club all the time, you can call them a party animal. For example, oh, Carlos. Carlos enjoys clubbing and he goes clubbing every Saturday. And then I will say, wow, Carlos is a party animal. Yes, he is. Now, another expression that you can find useful is the drinks are on me. The drinks are on me. And what does it mean? If I go clubbing with my friends And imagine I'm celebrating something exciting, like maybe I got a job or etc. And I'm very happy and I say, hey guys, hey, everybody, listen, the drinks are on me. The drinks are on me. It means that I'm going to pay for the drinks. Or maybe the shots, because they are cheaper. The shots are on me, okay? Or the drinks are on me. It means that you're going to pay for the drinks. Do you like that? Have you ever done that? I've done that, I think maybe 3 times, 4 times in my life. Yes, because it could be very expensive to say, hey guys, the drinks are on me. Yeah. Okay, so you can also say, hey, we're going to a party. What to wear? Should I wear a dress or maybe pair of jeans? So if you don't know what to wear, because maybe that club is like important, you ask for the dress code. Hey, what's the dress code? What's the dress code? Yeah, you can wear jeans, doesn't matter. Oh no, you need like a proper dress and trousers. Oh dear. So the dress code is important, okay? And what else? What else can I teach you today? Oh yes, this person that is like when you go to a club, there are a lot of people, but there are like maybe 2 or 3 people like that, and they are very tall and they are like strong. They're the bouncers. Yes, the bouncers are the people who are just there in the club, and they are. I think their job is to help you if something happens, and they usually take that bad person out of the club. So that's the bouncer. Okay, so what else? Remember, we say club, not disco, because disco is a kind of music. Yes, interesting. Okay, so I can say to my friends, hey, let's go clubbing. Let's hit the town. Hit the town. Hit the town. And it means you're going to have a good time because you're going clubbing. That's another expression. You can also say a night out. We're going on a night out. A night out. And it means you're going to a pub or you're going to a club, but you're not going to a restaurant, okay? You're going on a night out. And I know that you will dance, that you will drink, and you will have a good time as well. And okay, but what about if I don't like clubbing? Because I think clubbing is not for me. I'm 37, it's the loud music, and it's too crowded, it's expensive. I don't like clubbing. So maybe I can say, hey, why don't we go to a pub or a bar? Yeah, in Spain they call it bar, but if you go to England, they say pub. Okay, so a pub is different from a club, of course. Okay, and you can also have a good time there. All right, so let's see. Today I talked about some useful expressions and vocabulary about clubbing. And what does clubbing mean? It means to go to a club, to dance, to drink, and to have a good time. There are some reasons people don't like clubbing, and there are other good reasons that people enjoy clubbing. So you decide if you like it or not. Usually when you are young, you really are into clubbing and you want to go clubbing every single weekend, like I did. Okay, when you go clubbing, you need to know how much is the cover charge. Yeah, it's important to know how much money you will take to the club. Then maybe you want to know if you're on the guest list because maybe you have a discount. You also want to know about the dress code because maybe it's not appropriate to wear just trousers, jeans or sneakers. And what else? If you like going to a party and you go all the time, you can say, I am a party animal. If you say, hey, the drinks are on me, it means that you are going to pay for the drinks. So be very careful before you say that. I highly recommend you to read to read like the menu and the prices of the drinks before you say, hey guys, the drinks are on me, because it can be very expensive. And you can also have like a round of shots. People usually have like tequila. Yeah, tequila, you have salt, lemon, and something else. You have salt here, lemon, I don't remember, but I think it's very common to have a round of shots of tequila. Vodka maybe as well. Okay, what else? We talk about the word overpriced, because usually the drinks are overpriced, meaning they are expensive. I also talk about that the music can be too loud. Remember, too loud, not too up or too strong. I was also talking about that there are just so many people there. So the club is crowded. Many people means crowded, and crowded means many. Okay, so guys, I hope you find the video useful. I hope you have written down the expressions and the words that I used today, that I prepare my lesson for you guys. And tomorrow I'm going live again at 12 p.m. and I'm going to talk about technology. Yes, technology. I really like technology. So I said, I like clubbing, so I will choose that topic and technology. But if you want me to talk about something that you need, something that you are looking for, just text me, or not text me, sorry, just write it down on the comments and I will read it and I will do my homework, do my research, and make a Facebook Live. Okay? So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you found the video useful, give it a like, a heart, and share it. You can tag your friends as well if you want somebody to watch the video. Somebody who needs these expressions, somebody who's learning English, you can always tag a friend or two or three. You can share the video, like the video, write a comment on the video and give it a heart. Okay, so now is like 12:30, so it's great. Now I'm going to have something to eat. No, I think I will wait until 2 p.m. that I have my lunch. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have another date because I'll be talking about Facebook. No, I'm not. No, I'm going to talk about technology on Facebook. Yes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for all the love that I can see and read on your comments when I post a photo, a video, etc. So thank you so much for everything and see you tomorrow. Keep on learning, be patient, okay? So bye-bye, see you tomorrow.